Welcome to ATEDECOR, your ultimate design destination for transforming ordinary and cramped rooms into extraordinarily beautiful havens. Today we are stepping into a remarkably small kitchen space, entirely ready to breathe fresh life and signature rustic charm into every single forgotten dusty corner we find. Imagine a cramped, uninspiring room suddenly blooming with that iconic Joanna Gaines aesthetic, where gorgeous vintage charm meets modern luxury and supreme functionality. We are going to show you exactly how to weave that cozy farmhouse magic into the tiniest of spaces beautifully and effortlessly. As we embark together on this highly cinematic journey of design and ultimate transformation, please take a quick moment to subscribe to our channel, gently tap that like button, and leave a comment below with your own tiny home design struggles and ultimate dreams. Stepping directly into the beating heart of this intricate design, we immediately embrace the undeniable, soul-soothing warmth of classic rustic charm. The tight space slowly begins to transform as we introduce weathered, reclaimed woods and beautifully distressed finishes that tell a timeless story of generations past. Every single organic texture plays a vitally important role in creating that signature, ultra-cozy atmosphere you desperately crave in a home. By masterfully layering these natural, earthy elements, the tiny kitchen no longer feels confining, but rather incredibly intimate, grounded, and wonderfully inviting to absolutely everyone. The absolute design magic truly happens when we carefully balance these rugged, raw textures with surprisingly elegant, glamorous decor accents. This striking, intentional contrast ensures the small room retains a luxurious, high-end aesthetic while remaining utterly faithful to the down-to-earth farmhouse style we all adore so deeply. In any remarkably small space, the way you harness and manipulate natural light can instantly make or break the entire aesthetic experience. We are entirely removing heavy window treatments to allow the glorious golden morning sunlight to freely flood every single square inch of this tiny room. By strategically placing highly reflective surfaces and choosing a delightfully pale, neutral color scheme, the abundant natural light effortlessly bounces around the room. This clever optical illusion dramatically expands the visual footprint, making the cramped kitchen feel wonderfully expansive, brilliantly bright, and undeniably airy. The overall cinematic effect is absolutely breathtaking, transforming what was once a dark, gloomy, and depressing corner into a brilliantly illuminated sanctuary. It is a masterful lesson in how brilliant lighting and smart color choices can elevate a basic tiny kitchen into a glamorous farmhouse retreat. To conquer the claustrophobic feeling of bulky upper cabinets in a tiny room, we are introducing the brilliant magic of rustic floating shelves. These beautifully stained wooden planks draw the eye upward, instantly creating a stunning illusion of much higher ceilings and a wonderfully open, breathable layout. Styling these open shelves is an absolute art form where we can proudly showcase carefully curated collections of gorgeous vintage ironstone, rustic wooden bowls, and trailing green plants. This heavily personalized display injects immense character and profound warmth directly into the very soul of the kitchen design. The careful balance of negative space and glamorous decorative objects ensures the shelves look deliberately styled rather than messy or cluttered. It is the absolute perfect way to blend necessary everyday storage with high-end cinematic visual appeal in an extraordinarily limited kitchen footprint. No Joanna Gaines inspired transformation could ever be considered truly complete without the iconic, deeply charming addition of classic white shiplap walls. By installing these gorgeous wooden panels horizontally across the tightest walls, we instantly stretch the visual width of the tiny kitchen to magical proportions. The subtle, continuous lines of the shiplap create a wonderful sense of architectural history and structural depth that plain drywall simply cannot provide. This brilliant textural element acts as the absolute perfect, pristine backdrop for our vintage artwork, elegant sconces, and carefully curated glamorous decor pieces. Painting the shiplap in a beautifully creamy, crisp alabaster white ensures the room remains incredibly bright, highly reflective, and delightfully airy. This essential design foundation completely elevates the entire aesthetic, proving that historic farmhouse charm can flawlessly exist within the smallest of modern, urban spaces. To radically infuse the tiny space with an overwhelming sense of life and organic beauty, we are bringing in absolutely stunning, thick butcher block countertops. The deeply rich, incredibly warm tones of the natural would completely soften the entire room, counterbalancing the bright white walls beautifully. These gorgeous wooden surfaces not only provide a highly durable, highly functional workspace for daily cooking, but they also act as a massive statement piece of rustic luxury. The visible, intricate grain patterns tell a captivating visual story, grounding the kitchen in beautiful, natural, earthy elements. When the soft, cinematic morning light hits these perfectly oiled wooden countertops, the kitchen practically glows with an inviting, undeniable warmth. It is this exact level of thoughtful, high-end detailing that brilliantly transforms a basic tiny kitchen into a glamorous, magazine-worthy rustic retreat you never want to leave. Moving our precise attention to the critical vertical spaces, the installation of a brilliantly glossy, classic white subway tile backsplash is an absolute game changer. These iconic, simple rectangular tiles instantly bounce precious natural light across the tiny room, making the cramped walls feel remarkably expansive and clean. By taking the gorgeous subway tile entirely up to the ceiling around the rustic floating shelves, we create a breathtaking high-end visual impact that screams vintage luxury. The striking contrast of the dark charcoal grout against the bright white tiles adds that essential, structured farmhouse character instantly. This timeless, incredibly durable design choice flawlessly protects the walls while simultaneously serving as a glittering, glamorous backdrop for cooking and entertaining. The stunning, cohesive look seamlessly bridges the gap between old-world rustic charm and highly polished, modern cinematic elegance in this small space. No true Joanna Gaines inspired kitchen could ever exist without the grand, show-stopping inclusion of a massive, heavy fireclay apron-front farmhouse sink. By anchoring this tiny kitchen with such a bold, beautiful focal point, we instantly elevate the entire perceived value and luxury of the cramped space. The incredibly deep, highly functional basin makes washing oversized pots and large rustic pans an absolute breeze, brilliantly solving one of the biggest small kitchen complaints. Its smooth, brilliant white ceramic finish contrasts flawlessly against the incredibly warm, rich butcher block countertops surrounding it perfectly. Paired with an elegant, towering antique brass bridge faucet, this magnificent sink area becomes a breathtaking, cinematic masterpiece of daily domestic life. When designing a remarkably tiny kitchen, absolute mastery over every single inch of available storage space becomes the most critical aspect of the entire transformation. We are completely outfitting the lower cabinetry with incredibly smart, highly functional pull-out drawers and hidden, sliding vintage spice racks. By hiding the daily visual clutter away behind beautifully crafted shaker-style cabinet doors, the incredibly small room maintains a serene, highly calming, and meticulously organized aesthetic. This brilliant invisible storage strategy allows the glamorous, high-end decor elements to truly shine without constantly fighting for your visual attention. Every single cooking utensil, oversized pot, and dry pantry item now has a dedicated, easily accessible home tucked perfectly out of sight. It is this exact dedication to brilliant, invisible functionality that makes this cinematic tiny kitchen feel as luxurious and capable as a massive culinary estate. To truly elevate this rustic transformation into a realm of undeniable luxury, we must focus intensely on the gorgeous, glittering jewelry of the tiny kitchen. Replacing standard, boring knobs with heavy, beautifully aged antique brass cup pulls and elegant cabinet latches instantly alters the entire room's aesthetic. These highly tactile, incredibly glamorous metal details catch the beautiful natural sunlight brilliantly, adding profound layers of warmth and historic character to the crisp painted cabinets. It is a surprisingly simple, highly effective cinematic upgrade that makes the entire incredibly small space feel deeply intentional and expensive. Every single time you reach to gently open a perfectly organized drawer, you physically interact with that beautiful heavy vintage charm that defines this iconic style. These intricate sparkling hardware details perfectly tie the rustic wood tones and the bright white finishes together into one breathtaking masterpiece. Even within the most incredibly restrictive and cramped tiny kitchen layouts, finding a dedicated, beautiful space to slowly enjoy your morning coffee is absolutely essential. We have brilliantly designed a highly compact, brilliantly cozy built-in breakfast nook, tucked perfectly right beneath the bright sun-drenched vintage window. Featuring a custom, beautifully distressed wooden bistro table and comfortable, luxurious linen-upholstered bench seating, this tiny dining corner is a masterclass in stylish space efficiency. We have layered incredibly soft, glamorous throw pillows to ensure this highly functional spot feels more like an exclusive high-end cafe retreat. This beautifully intimate seating arrangement brilliantly proves that small spaces can absolutely foster deeply meaningful, quiet moments of luxury and total relaxation. As we finally stand completely back to admire this absolutely breathtaking total transformation, it is incredibly clear that even the smallest spaces hold truly massive potential. The perfect, highly intentional blend of warm rustic charm, vintage elegance, and glamorous decor has turned this cramped tiny room into a sweeping cinematic masterpiece. We have successfully and brilliantly captured that iconic, highly coveted Joanna Gaines farmhouse aesthetic, proving once and for all that you never need a massive footprint to create a luxurious and highly functional culinary haven. This beautiful journey shows exactly what deep passion and clever design can accomplish together. Thank you so much for joining ATEDECOR on this incredible, highly inspiring interior design adventure today. Please make sure to subscribe to our growing channel, hit that like button, and deeply engage by leaving a comment below sharing your absolute favorite part of this spectacular tiny kitchen makeover.